So this is a new website. The menu structure at the top has actually stayed the same. So you can find every fabric that we have in this structure. But the issue we had with the previous website is that some of the links weren't clickable, like this bar wasn't clickable. I have no idea why, but now you can click on them and go straight into like all fabrics. If you wanted to see all the fabrics, then you can do that. Or you can just choose to do just knit fabrics or just woven or go more specific or shop by fiber or specific brands or special collections like new arrivals or made in Australia or the sale. The sale is still on, by the way. It finishes tonight. In reality, it's actually early tomorrow morning because we manually change the pricing. So actually someone has to do that. So Sam will be doing that first thing tomorrow when she comes in at 9. So up until 9 o'clock tomorrow, the sale will still be on. And yeah, and remnants here. So that structure is still the same. If you ever think, oh, that's confusing or it's too much, I would love to hear what you think. But that's one way to get to, seeing our collections. So if I get out of here, the new arrivals will be highlighted here. Now, one of the hardest things actually with designing a website is figuring out the structure, like what do you put on the homepage and how do you present it and how do you structure everything. So yeah, if you think I should do it differently, I would love to hear it. The other things, a few things we wanted to highlight was that you can actually call us. So there's a phone number here. You can call us and we can answer your questions. If you want a quick answer, that's probably the fastest way you are going to get it. We offer 30-day returns. I'm not sure if everybody's aware of this, but that's also unique in our store. We want you to be really happy with what you purchase. So if what you receive isn't quite what you wanted, then you can send it back to us for a full refund. You just have to email us and let us know. So if you there's the details of that are in the footer of our website as well. Were you aware of this policy? Is this new? I'm just curious. Put it in the chat or nod your heads. Some did, some didn't. June didn't know. Okay. We also aim to dispatch everything really, really quick. So all orders are shipped within 1 to 2 business days normally. Sometimes during the sale it might be 3 days, but usually we do get there, and we just get more people packing just to make that happen. And you'll see from our reviews that a lot of people are very happy with that. I got it still. So June, you got a pink once, and I'm still thinking of dyeing it. So you weren't happy with the pink. Oh, you were scary fast. Oh, yes, sorry. If you're in Melbourne, then you might actually get it the next day sometimes. Yeah, it's super fast. And then I've also highlighted that we're in Australia. Like for quite a while, people didn't realize we were actually in Australia. So yes, we are. We are in Bright. So if you're ever in Bright, come and visit us. You're more than welcome. We don't have a brick and mortar store, but I mean, we can show people around. So Bright is a great place for a weekend away or a holiday. So you're always welcome. Just let us know. You can also contact us through chat, and there's some quick responses in there as well. But now on to the more exciting things. Let's maybe talk about our sewing, or I might come back to the sewing pattern collections. Let's show you what happens if you go into the fabric collection. So say, for example, I click on knit fabrics. We've now got some subcategories. So our main categories in the knits are the sweater knits, the ribbing, and the jerseys. And then you can see under there all the products within that category. There's also filters that you can use. And the filters are now in blocks of color, not just a word. In the previous filter, it was a word. It said yellow, red. Like, yeah, that was a bit silly. But I couldn't do it any other way. So now this looks really neat. And yeah, I've got these sub collections, and say I click on jerseys. Now, of course, we've got different jerseys like bamboo jersey, cotton jersey, merino jersey, and so on. Uh, and then you can, yes, see all the collection. The other thing, we always show the pricing per meter because I think that's what people prefer, but that is actually custom coded. If you ever see a fabric website where they show the price per half a meter or per 25, because that's their unit, it's not that they're trying to deceive you, it's just that they haven't had that change, because that's actually yeah, it's custom coding. You need to actually get a specialist to do that. So if I then say I click on bamboo, really great thing now is that you see all the colors of the different shades that we have, different colors of that fabric type, all in the one page. So you can then just scroll over it. Let me know if I'm going too fast. I tend to go over things really fast. You can see the different, so you hover over it and you can actually see the name changing up there. So if you want to see which colors we have, then you've got it all in one page, but of course you also see them all individually here. And another cool feature, if I go back in here, you can add things to your wish list. You can add it to cart, or you can even buy a sample. We had that before as well. And you can find more information here. It's a bit more compact. And then, of course, we always wanted to show the matching thread so you didn't have to guess. But what's different this time is that you can actually, with one click, you can just add it to your cart in one go. So you don't have to like go looking. So that's really quick. The other thing we have done, I'll give you another example. Can you see matching ribbing on the same page? Yes, I will go back to, let's say, sweater knit. And we've always done this. So I say I pick the navy one. You can see all the different colors. And then, of course, the matching ribbing right here and the thread. So this box, I can only have 2 products there. So usually it'll be the thread, and where there is matching ribbing, it will show the ribbing as well, because that's really, you know, that's the things that people really like to see. So you can always find, and that's what always puzzles me with a lot of websites where simple things where you know you need to buy the matching product and they never show them together. That's always puzzles me. So that's something I'm very passionate about. If you buy the sweater knit, most people want the thread and the ribbing as well. So why not show them together? So that's what we've done. Now, I haven't stopped there. I wanted to do some more, and this is where it's still a bit of a work in progress, but I'm going to show you another example. For example, say Atelier Brunette, the gabardine and bubble gum. Here again, we've got this fabric in a range of different colors, but as you know, with Atelier Brunette, the fabrics come like in collections where they can be mixed and matched. So this one, yeah, we've matched the buttons and the thread, but this fabric also looks great with these 4 prints, because that bubblegum color appears in all of these 4 designs. So if you wanted to make a whole outfit, or if you really like this special pink, and saying I want to make a pair of pants and I wanted to make a matching shirt, or say you're making a jacket and you want to have a matching lining or whatever you can think of, then you can, the suggestions we make here, we've actually already telling you which would be a good color match. So I hope you find that convenient. And the other thing we're doing, but this is still work in progress, is we will show suitable sewing patterns for this fabric. So with the patterns, up till the previous website, we would show just specific patterns. But our collection, we have now over 800 patterns, and it became very difficult to to choose specific patterns for each product. So instead, I wanted to show collections. And so in this case, I've already put up one, but I really need to do more. So I've got here suggestions for patterns for pants and shorts that you could make in this fabric. And I'll then later put a collection on, say, for if you wanted to make a jacket. So anything that we think would be great to make with this fabric, we will have pattern suggestions as a collection rather than individual patterns here as well. I hope that makes sense. Now I've done the inverse for patterns as well, where, for example, I can use the search function. Carolyn, say we go to Carolyn pajamas, one of my personal favorites. I've got like 4 pairs, I think. We're showing suitable fabrics for this pattern as a collection. Because our fabrics change all the time, there's no point actually linking specific fabrics, so we've done it as a collection. So you can say, oh, I really like this pattern. I can make this in cotton, lawn, or linen, and then you can browse those collections as well. Now, we've only just started doing that for some products, so we now need to do that for everything. As you can imagine, that's quite a big job. So this is something we will be working on in the background over the next couple of weeks. So it's not going to be done tomorrow, but it is a work in progress. So that the information you see at the bottom of the page is something we are working on. So the matching fabrics and the matching patterns. I've also added, so I hope you find that really helpful. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you think. I would love to hear what you think. If you found this an improvement, or if you found it clear, or is it too much, or yeah, let me know what you think in the chat. Would love to know. The other one last thing I wanted to show is I wanted to talk about our sewing patterns and highlight this a bit. I'm just going to have a quick drink. But we have a growing collection of sewing patterns. We have both paper patterns, PDF patterns, and then we also have the large format printing service. So I'm not sure if everyone's actually aware of this. So, and understands, does everybody understand the difference between a paper pattern and a PDF pattern? Let me know if you don't. I see a lot of nodding faces. So I think they've become a lot more commonplace now. But basically, our collection of PDF patterns, we're continuously adding new designers. And basically, the designers have allowed us to sell their PDF files on their behalf. And where we are unique is that not only can you just buy the PDF files, which you could also do from the designer's website, but we have the added advantage that if you actually wanted to have the pattern printed straight away, you can actually order a printed copy of the pattern sheets all in one go. So if you choose this option, then we will send you the pattern sheets. So not the print, not the instructions, but you will actually get the pattern. And that's very convenient, because otherwise, if you buy just a file and then you need to go to a copy shop to get them printed, and that's, of course, an extra step. So here you can do it all in one. And I think that's also a very, very convenient thing. So, and again, here you will soon see matching fabric suggestions, which we haven't done just yet. But yeah, that's in a nutshell what we have done. Or a few other things I still have to work on, some of the breadcrumbs that you see here. Make sure you can always return to where you go. So that's also still a bit of a work in progress, but I think we're very close to, at least I think this is a big improvement versus the previous website. And if you ever wanted to know what you have put in your wish list, you just go here. There's nothing in there now. But if I do, the wish list icon has disappeared. Well, that's something I I know I took it off the collection page, so you can do it here. And then you can find it here. I actually had the option, I'll go back to collection page. I actually had the option of adding things to a wish list from this page, but I figured it just all became a bit too much. There were just too many windows and gimmicks happenings that I took it off. So if you want to add something to the wish list, you just do it from the product page here. And that's that. So now